Welcome back, everybody. It is Shadowrun time again. I put a poll of this between this and Fallout, and shockingly, this one. I thought nerds were supposed to be all about the Fallout, but here we are, I guess. You have the Russian party member. I don't think I have the Russian party member yet. What's my current objective? Get some rest. Nah. We're gonna walk around and... Ooh. Oh yes, I did talk to the dude in the basement. Yes, he is Russian, isn't he? Yes, thank you. Alright. I'm basically just going to wander around and talk to people for right now. Yes, it is an isometric RPG. The combat is basically XCOM. You run around, you take cover. Cover provides you bonuses, etc., etc. So if you've ever played XCOM, it's that. Not as deep, but still basically XCOM. Stefan Dynamite! Hey, Torpid!
Hey! A game I really like.
Hey! You actually are joining me for this, huh?
I won't be here the entire time, but I should be good for
That's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. You're probably gonna...
This is a good game!
I've played like 3 hours of it, and yeah, I agree.
I have played the entirety of it, and actually just started another new playthrough yesterday with a terrible idea. So what is your character's build anyway?
Rigger and Decker.
Okay. Yeah, I usually play as straight samurai my first playthrough, because I'm trash. Though my new playthrough I've been doing a character that is strictly cybernetics. Which is a special kind of hell starting out when you forget to give yourself a ranged weapon. And proceed to get your ass blasted by the cops in the opening.
Oh no.
I burned through all my revival items in that opening bit.
Yeah, I didn't do too well in that fight either.
I mean, at least, even though you're a rigger decker, you can still bring around the best character. I fucking love
Yeah.
Gobbet. She's the best. Yeah, I mean, cats. The pistol's actually really fucking good in this game, especially because you get a really, really nice one at some point. So where are you in the plot, anyway?
I burned my sin, and I did the first mission where you get the zombie samurai, and that's
Okay.
it.
He's an adept, thank you. Ugh. God, no! I can't do it. Can't do it because I'm thick.
Alright, well, we've got this guy's drugs, I guess.
Yeah, it's always a good point to do the rounds here. One person in particular it's always good to talk to is the lady at the magic shop.
Okay.
Because she ends up giving you a lot of, like, really interesting background information.
So a lot of people are having weird dreams.
Yep. Less dreams, more nightmares.
Yeah.
And it's strange too, because they're similar to the ones that you've had. Like the mention of the teeth.
Yeah. Hey, I talked him into doing something with his life.
Though we'll see if that lasts.
Yeah, probably not. He's fucking junkie.
You literally just gave him drugs.
I know. I did not have the option to not give him drugs while also just like being like, I'm not gonna give you drugs.
You're an enabler.
To be fair, the way I'm playing this character is, if she's hired to do a job, she will do a job. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Her morality is not going to get in the way. And she was hired to get drugs for that man, so she gave him his drugs. Whatever.
And those are some pretty solid rules.
Yeah. Oh, I like Freddy. So, who's the Mr. Johnson equivalent in Hong Kong? Because I doubt they would also use Mr. Johnson. I feel like that's a strictly American thing.
Mr. Johnson?
Oh, really?
No, I mean, like, who's that again?
Oh,
Like,
oh, Mr. Johnson is just the name of the people who hire Shadowrunners. Like, anonymity is key, so they just call themselves Mr. Johnson.
I don't remember. That's the other way I would play this is as a street samurai specializing in rifles. So I just had an assault rifle and a sniper rifle and just chumped everything.
I've been doing different builds for all of the games. So last game I did Street Samurai. So this game I'm going with Rigger Decker.
Okay.
Because pure Deckers are awful outside of hacking stuff, so
I don't know, I like Isabel a lot. But it's because she has that fucking grenade launcher.
This is true. She does have a grenade
that
launcher.
grenade launcher that dicks you over more times than I can count. Like, actually when I was going through the opening, as my current build, which is once again, strictly cybernetics, it's a cybernetic specialty, my character ran in to go claw some dude, Isabel missed and smacked her dead in the face with a grenade launcher round. Also, Ambrose is the fucking best.
Ambrose is pretty great already, and he's only said like 3 things to me.
Also, this game has one, like, cybernetic enhancement that is a fucking godsend. And it's something like the magnetic hand. I don't know if you can get it yet. But it trivializes an entire weapon type.
Show me your services. Cyberware. Let's do it. Oh, wow. Oh, so many... There's so many more different things that you can put into your body.
Yeah, no, this game added a lot of variety, and it's really nice. It's why the cybernetic build is viable. Ugh.
I still see shoving a skull into your skull is still a body slot and not a head slot, which is still weird.
I don't see the problem.
Let's see. So what's the point of getting an eyeball with a data jack if I already have a data jack in my head?
In case you want something else that takes up that slot. So basically, if you need something else for the head slot and you already got the data jack, you can throw in the data jack instead.
Okay. Let's see. Plus 6 hit points, plus 1 quickness.
Quickness is always nice.
Yes, it is. Passive plus 1 armor. I don't know. I kind of need. I probably should save my money because I only have like less. I have less than 2,000, and I still need a thing to actually hack into stuff with. So
Oh, do you not have a deck?
no, I don't have a deck yet.
Okay. And yeah, no, the big thing is I'd hold on to your money, especially while they still have just the basic stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you can sell cybernetic implants, so you're better off just holding on for a little bit and staggering your upgrades. Because, yeah, no, money is hard to come by up until the very end. But, like, early on, the game is super stingy.
Got at least 4 HMHVV variants. It's only a matter of time until we get zombies. Well, I mean, yeah.
Good, they do reference Dead Man's Switch.
They do.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Forgot about that. God, that game was something.
I mean, Dead Man's Switch was good as the first one, but having played Dragonfall, it's definitely
Lacking.
yeah. Like it was a good first attempt in there. They were still trying to get their legs, but then they made Dragonfall and then it was really good because it wasn't just endless combat.
Yeah, it also didn't have that really weird plot twist out of the blue.
Oh, of the bugs?
Of the bugs, yeah. Which are actually canon, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like that's the thing that happens in Chicago. They get overrun by bug spears, so there's a big quarantine zone.
Oh, I know. It's just funny the people who were in disbelief when it happened, because it's like their first real exposure to the game.
Yeah.
Also, this nerd is fantastic.
Maximum Law.
Yeah, it's a good name. Yeah, look at that pittance of money.
I'll give you... I've never seen anything like this. I'll give you $5 for it. Alright, so yeah, let's get me a deck. Probably the most expensive one. Requires data...
Generally a good idea.
Yep. Do I already... So... What do I have already? I have Degrade, Firewall, and Sniffer. So, boost Persona speed by 20. Decrypt. Ooh, Blaster. My... Oh, and Erosion and Killer. Aw, and Medic. These are all so good.
Yeah, unfortunately you're filthy poor.
Yeah. I don't know, these are all kind of cheap. Look, I'll at least pick up Medic.
Medic is a must.
Yeah. Erosion is... Oh, it tells me which ones I've owned, which ones I own already. Okay. Suppression. Probably.
So, how familiar are you with decking in this game?
Not very.
Because they changed it up a lot from Dragonfall.
Okay. Like what would you suggest buying? Like killer seems pretty good. Oh no, that's I guess one
You'll
target.
want to get into combat is the big thing, because you can. They're basically stealth sections. A good chunk of the decking.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to get into combat.
If you can avoid it.
Okay.
That isn't to say you won't. So it's always good to have attack stuff, but it's just something to keep in mind.
Real active time than it was in the.
Yep. You need to move around in real time to try and avoid detection.
Oh, okay.
It's a little janky.
Okay.
Because pathfinding.
Yep. Let's see. Reduces the AP of target by 1 for 2 rounds. That sound. AP is always good, but let's get some ESPs because I think I need those.
Yes, they're always nice.
So let's confirm. Let's just spend all of my money here.
And yeah, Serrata's right. Like, sometimes things can just load in the wrong place, screwing up timings.
Oh, fun.
I thankfully haven't had it happen that much personally, but it's a thing that can happen, so just be aware.
Okay.
It's why if you want to avoid combat while decking, you're better off just saving often.
Mm-hmm. So I should probably also invest into whatever stat it is that lets me carry more than two weapons.
Yeah, otherwise you're just going to rely solely on your rig.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a... oh god, I'm dying. You get a rigger later on who is really stupidly fucking good at being his job.
Whoa, he gave me $450 for telling him that stuff.
Yep. Once again, another reason why you should just always do the rounds.
Yeah.
It's because some people will pick up stuff for you, and once again, there are others who will just tell you huge chunks of backstory.
I did it without the council being in an utter bloodbath. I managed to get them all arrested.
Congrats, dude.
Yeah.
That's a fucker.
I just... Reliable Matthew? He sounds reliable.
It's why whenever I play this game, I never spend karma until I absolutely need to. So I can fiddle around with the checks that I want to fiddle around with. Because I actually really like the karma system. I like that it's objective based and not kill dudes. Because it incentivizes not fighting, because that's just burning resources.
I am interested in your combat models.
I do appreciate the used rig salesman.
jeez.
Look, as someone who made a D&D character that was a used coffin salesman, I can appreciate this sort of thing.
Oh no. Why aren't you in my 5e game?
Because it runs at the same time as another game I'm doing where I'm a hard-boiled
Oh.
grandma.
Oh no. I need you in Eberron, dude. Actually, I should ask him where he gets his stuff.
Yeah, let's see. In our most recent case, the group I'm in, we didn't take care of the killer. Instead, we helped him. We didn't actually help the ghost we were looking for find any sort of, like, resolution. Instead, we shot it to death. Because I panicked? Okay, shut up.
Bye, Matthew. Let's look at Matthew's trailer.
And yeah, Ifs is right, like, they do a lot of little stories with each of the characters in the hub, and it's actually really nice. Like, everyone here is relatively fleshed out and has their own little story, and it's kind of neat.
Let's see, who are you? Jin.
They also, during that case, at one point, one of my teammates almost ran over someone we were trying... No, they did run over the person we were trying to protect and almost killed her. These three are great, and I love them. Also, the coffin salesman character. That one was great because at one point, me and another party member force-fed the ashes of one of our party members' dead friends to him. Look, he was a cannibal. We thought it was funny, okay?
God damn. I miss being a player, because, like, I'm only really a player in one game, and that's the Masks game that I play with Julia every other Friday. And in that game, I'm just a werewolf. Like, Masks is all about being superheroes, and I've decided my superhero is just a werewolf.
Also, another game that I've been waiting to get going, but for reasons hasn't gotten going. My character is the goddess of road rage. Because I felt inspired. Also, for background on that ash feeding thing, basically, this is a game that Highwing was running. Chitlin was a lot of people there. Chitlin, at one point, Chitlin was playing a really fucking stupid character, like, intentionally stupid.
Was that Shell?
The Shell.
The Shell? Yeah. I've heard of the Shell.
And at one point, he ran into a room. He's like, "Oh man, this is delicious looking meat. I'll eat it," because he's fucking stupid. Come to find out, it was human meat, and he failed to roll and became a cannibal. So, farther on down, this idiot meets another idiot who he befriends. He's like, "Yeah, he's my best friend." And then my character, who was a tiefling, was talking to that guy, and he said something racist to him. So my character lost it. I proceed to murder him in a single turn, using blight and then just burning him to ash with a reflex. And then with those ashes, we then force-fed them to the Shell because we thought it was funny. And he then called upon the primal memories of those ashes to identify the armor he dropped.
think I've talked to everybody. No, I haven't gone into the. I actually haven't gone into the club yet.
Also, mind you, that sort of mini campaign started with us robbing the magic shopkeeper blind, because Highwing annoyed us. Because when he gave us like a shopping list of like things we could buy, he as a joke listed something that was far out of our price range. That's really nice and really rare. And one of our teammates basically finagled his way into being a man who lives inside of a bag of holding. So what we then did is I sold the bag of holding to the magic shop, and then in the middle of the night, the bag of holding proceeded to rob everything in the magic shop and fuck off. And then, like, when we went to go into the dungeon, there was this puzzle we were supposed to do, like, figure out how to get in the dungeon. And instead of doing that, we tore out one of the dragon's, like, because it was a big dragon, it was a big cave entrance shaped like a dragon with obsidian teeth. And so what we did was he tore out a tooth, I turned one into a shield for the shell, and we would just walk through the hole. Instead of figuring out the puzzle. Also, my character, Father Gregorium, of Father Gregorium's Funeral Emporium with new and improved crematorium. His weapon of choice was an enchanted baseball bat called Memento Mori.
I really hope that somebody in my 5e game rolls a small-sized character, so that way I get to use my favorite running joke shop in D&D that I've ever created, the Small Porium, which is run by a goblin who only specializes in selling small-sized items to small-sized characters.
And it sounds like a solid business plan. They're not really catered to by humans at large.
Yeah, and he has hired he's a goblin who's hired a kobold and a gnome, and they hate each other, so they always constantly prank each other while at work.
Good.
Yes.
And I mean, like, DMing can also be quite fun if you know how to roll with things and play things up.
Oh yeah, like I love DMing stuff. For years I did nothing but DM, but like playing in a campaign is also very fun, and it's a very different experience from DMing. Do dwarves count, Kalon? No, they're medium-sized characters. They might be able to fit in the door, but they won't be able. But they're too wide to fit into all the clothes.
Also, yeah, no, the crew we were rolling, like our party was in the one that Highwing ran. That campaign was such a hot mess because it was my character. It was the man who lived. There was another who was called Rux, who was the man who lived inside of the bag of holding, where he used all of his spell slots to function like a normal person. So to fight, he used a gun. There was a crow thief, like a crow person thief, who just acted like a crow. She would literally just go out of her way to get anything shiny. To the point where it actually fucked us over at one point, releasing poison gas. There was an oiled up orcish wrestler who had his enchanted item was a bottle of infinite baby oil.
I have to be clean.
It was the grossest thing because he'd always oil up. And then there was his promoter, who would just make him look good at any opportunity. And then there was the Shell, which is a man who was completely stupid, covered head to toe in shields, and his main method of attacking was his codpiece of escape, which let him rocket forward. It was something.
Oh yeah, all the hireable members in here show up, including Felicia Day's character. Oh goody, yep. Felicia Day! Oh boy!
Yeah.
Oh boy!
And to be fair, you never need to talk to those people.
what does he sell? Oh, he sells drugs. Okay. I want to try and find Felicia Day's character so I can just avoid using her at all costs.
I mean, you never need to hire characters anyway.
No, you don't.
The only time that's ever necessary is back in Dead Man's Switch, where they never gave you a static party.
Yeah.
Yeah, this lady is a godsend if you're looking for weapons.
Okay. Oh
She is the street samurai's best friend.
She certainly looks like it. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. I also really like her character. I don't know, I find her backstory interesting. Starada.
I'm gonna talk to Henry.
It's good to have a pistol on hand before you get any of like the ranged cybernetics, or at least before you get anything like meaningful in terms of defense, because you are a sitting target, as I mentioned before.
Oh, you're neutral on Felicia Day. My problem with Felicia Day is that, like, when left to her own devices for too long, she gets really annoying.
Yeah, like, I agree with Deathmaster, is that she is typecast super hard.
The only time I felt like she wasn't typecast was in Legend of Neil, where she played the nymphomaniac fairy.
And also, like, she's just by herself is not a funny person.
No.
Like, not even remotely.
Basically, any episode with tabletop with her in it is fucking unbearable. Especially when, like, that one zombie game where she was like Dr. whatever, he's just wandering around, he's doing this LOL random funny thing, and it's like, no, stop, actually play the game, please.
I don't think Kalon's visited the magic shop, which, once again, doing the rounds.
Oh,
it's
yes. Fine. Okay, hold
She's
on.
in the lower right.
Okay.
She has an actual building, which is why she's easy to miss. But yeah, she's one of the more interesting characters, personally. My eyes are just forever drawn to Wario rubbing his ass on the bits.
That's the idea.
It's very distracting.
Okay. Alright, let's go to the magic shop before I, you said she's in the bottom right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep, there's a Parlor of 5 Phases. Crafty Zhu.
I mean, granted, I say bottom right, but that's because I, like, mentally turned the map for some reason. Gobbet is good people.
Gobbet is good people. I like Gobbet.
Like legit, the first three people they give you to run with are actually a really good party by themselves. No, it's always nice to swap people out. Like the samurai you got is actually really nice in my experience.
Yeah,
That's because he's
like,
a really solid adept.
yep.
I mean, Serrata, calling Gobbet comic relief is selling her a bit short.
Oh, thanks for the host, Captain Duck. And hello, Ifanzor and Sorata. I've been saying hello to any of the people who come in and watch me. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm neglecting chat. I don't usually get a bit chat this busy, but apparently people want to watch Shadowrun.
It's a good game. Like, I am very much glad I had backed this game a while back.
I backed it and then I never played it. I didn't even realize it was out until I started. I was like, hey, maybe I should stream Shadowrun Returns and Dragonfall, and then I was like, oh, Hong Kong is also out.
Yeah, I've ended up buying this game twice. First with the backing it, and then later on just buying it again for Steam.
Yeah. I didn't buy it for Steam, I bought it for GOG, because I don't like Steam too much.
Well, I mean, I got it for Humble Bundle
Oh, okay. Let's see what you got
initially.
spell-wise. Huh. I mean, not too bad if you just,
That's basic, but that's because you're very early on.
Yeah. Alright. So let's...
God, more fetishes than a Tumblr page. And a nice thing they did with Hong Kong, Dragonfall is a step in that direction, but Hong Kong really is. They basically tried their best to cater to most play styles. So
Yeah.
like decking being a Met caster and whatnot, being just an asshole. They
Let's
give you a
see.
lot of like avenues of going through things, and it's really nice.
Our Decker... No, let's... I'm a good enough Decker. I'm not going to take Isabel. But we can take Ractor. And...
Ractor is a rigger, and he's really fucking good.
yeah, I hear he's really good. I mean, the idea of Steam is good, but then GOG came along and it's like, hey, you don't need to be constantly online to play your games, and we don't track what games you're playing. And it's like, well, sign me the fuck up.
I mean, to be fair, Humble Bundle does a similar thing for the stuff that it lets you download off its platform. So I feel we're mentioning I hate your character's street name.
What, Black Oni?
Yes.
Hey, why? What's wrong with that?
Fucking weave ass name.
I mean, I had already used Kalon Zombie, so I couldn't use Kalon Zombie again.
Oh my fucking god. Why would you ever name anything after yourself?
Alright, oh, so, steal $5,000 worth of artifacts, steal $10,000 worth of artifacts. Yeah, I'm gonna do both of those things. Do not trip the museum alarm. I'm guessing that has to deal with rigging stuff.
It has to do with not being an idiot.
Oh. I smashed that glass thing. Whoops. I think I might have... Oh, alarm threshold. 1,000. Okay. Oh, I just need to steal the most valuable things, like this royal flower pot worth 420. Hell yeah, smoke it.
Do not smoke the flower pot, damn it!
Alright,
It's not how that works! It's the wrong kind of pot!
What I'm going to do is I'm going to reload, because now I know how the stealing mechanic works.
Yeah, basically you can't play it fast and loose, you gotta look at everything first and then...
Yep. I mean, that's sort of the deal with, I mean, that's... You have to case a joint and then steal stuff.
A good rule of thumb is if it's over 1,000, it's probably safe.
Yep. Okay, so... I can skip all this dialogue, I know what to do. Well, I mean, the only reason I had to reload was because because I didn't know the rules. Okay, so I need to find both the ancient books. A mummified head. Ooh, dragon scales are 14k, so I think I'll steal those. So, do trying to steal the books also raise the alarm threshold?
Stealing anything does.
Oh, check bookshelf. Oh, okay.
If it's in a case and you have to break the case, it's gonna raise the alarm level.
Okay. My cat is now in the way. Hello, cat.
And yes, I do appreciate that having certain party members with you will let you just straight up ignore certain checks.
Yep.
It's very nice.
Lily, you need to move. I literally can't read through your ass.
Well, you gotta try, motherfucker. Yeah, these are my glasses.
Or got you and solve it for you. Yeah. Ambience. Candlelight. Let's go to ambience. Business casual. Alright. Whoa! Hell yes! I found 2 very good things to steal. I guess that's part of the... Ooh, what's this? What's this? Good shit room. Yeah, it is.
That hashtag good shit.
Ooh, the security terminal. What's going on in here? The security terminal is powered off. Oh, okay.
Joke's on you, fucko. Pretty sure that's for if you set off the alarm.
Okay. Do not enter! Fuck you, you can't tell me what to do. Oh, what's this? What's this? Book. So taking the books does not raise the alarm threshold, which is good.
Nope, which is why you might want to go and steal shit first.
Yes. Let's go back upstairs.
Cause no, this big area.
Yeah, I wonder why there's a big area here. Okay, so I think I've cased the entire joint except for over here. Alright, so, Neanderthal skeleton, let's steal that.
Hell yeah, just steal an entire skeleton.
Plesiosaur jawbone, don't mind if I do. Valuable urn. Another skull. And you know what? Fuck it. I can just... I've stolen enough. I'm gonna steal the replica urn. That's only worth 12.
Also, you can hold all if you want to see all interactables.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just steal this completely useless thing.
Steal this sweet piss jar.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta dip out, so I'll talk to you later, dude.
Alright, see you later. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice surprise. Torpo, everybody. Torpo's good people. So, let's find this other book. What are my current objectives, by the way? Do not trip the alarm, find both age books. Okay, so I've completed everything except finding both of the books. Shipping terminal, Ooh, let's see here. Medic, firewall, blaster, yes, and degrade. Aha! Whoa! I failed, oh no! Well, that was... fast. Oh! Jeez, this is way different than what I'm used to. Oh, shit. Hmm. Um... How do I... How do I... What is that? Oh, okay. Ah, damn it. Oh. This is ridiculous. What? Oh shit. Okay. Oh, you need... Okay, it changes when you fail. Alright. Okay, all right. So it's not an entirely big. It's not a complete fuck you. It's just a you messed up and now you have to pay the price. Got it. That's not too bad. Yeah, more Shadowrun. Oh, who's following me? Deathmaster780, thank you for the follow. No, stop. I accidentally did the bad thing. Okay, so that was interesting. Oh. What? What? What the fuck? Is that... I mean, yeah, I wasn't expecting zombies, though. Oh, she's gotten teleported to the Shadow Zone, I guess. Well, it missed on the normal attack, but it did crit, so that's preferable. I'm not playing a jack of all trades, I'm a combination rigger and decker. Yeah, I really love this game's battle theme. Yeah, but I know better than to play a jack of all trades in a RPG. That's suicide. Nah. I don't think the person I was hired by would appreciate me kind of messing with the job that I was hired to do. So yeah, but I'm playing a person who does the job absolutely that they are hired to do. And also, hello, better sword. Ah, well, I'm glad that I did not free them. Oh, right. I have to do a second thing here. Yeah, no, like Mr. Johnson's the person who hired me. Mr. Johnson. Oh. Shit. How'd the hacking go? I got caught. It did not go well. No. Yes, I did learn it after I failed. So that's always a plus. Ah, jeez. Ah! I can't use it on Rector. Oh no. Okay. It's time to save. This is gone to hell in a handbasket. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Ah. Well, I'm glad that his throwing arm is terrible. Wow, they had one job. One job. Can I do it from a range? Yeah, I can. Let's see. Quickness. AP. Ooh, AP, yes. Let's see. Accuracy by 8. He's amazing. All right. Well, that went well. That went extremely well. Yeah, Vansor. Uh, I like this game. I like it a lot. Turns out I like isometric RPGs quite a bit, and something I learned from looking at my GOG library. I have Planescape Torment. I've never played Planescape Torment, but I hear it's really good. The original or the remake? I think the original. Let's spend my karma. Let's do the level up. So intelligence. Class A drones. +1 AP bonus. Yes. So I'm working towards getting 3 in drone training. Because it turns out drone combat is having more actions. Well, actually, no. I do need to... How do I equip more items? Is it strength? How far a grenade can be thrown? The cat is in the way again. Increasing the skills. Additional weapon slot. There. That's what I needed. And... I think I'll save these 3. Because I really did need the extra weapon slot in order to do stuff. Let's see. Does invocation does 99 damage to any hostile spirit. The spell can only be used on spirits. Can steal control of spirits that have been summoned by enemy shamans. Both are good. But as it turns out, I think taking control of an enemy shaman spirit and having more people on my team is a little more useful than just straight up destroying them. Yeah. That's what I was going for. Alright. Next up. Oh, it does. Nice. Pistol ability that increases accuracy by 30 and shot for 1 shot. 2 AP. Oh, yes. Armor breaking. Very good. $0.99 is less than 25% between remaining. Duncan's subdue ability has reduced. Ignores armor with an additional 4 damage for 2 rounds. Shotgun mount? Mangler. Mounted saw blade? Oh, I don't know which one I want. They both sound so good. I'm gonna get the Mangler just for the name. All right, let's go get paid, and then we'll wander around and talk to everybody again. Because if I get paid, then maybe I can possibly afford some better stuff. Hey, Scurvy.
Hey, Kaelon, what's up?
The sky.
How's the stream going?
It's going pretty good.
Did you kill the dudes?
Yes.
Nice.
Whoa!
Oh, there's more people.
It's more people. It's Malik now. Hi, Malik.
Hey, Malik.
What's the job that you're running this time?
I just finished the museum job, and that was really good.
When are you gonna get to the Italian job?
I think
That's a movie joke.
in order to do that one.
So how was your day, Kalon?
Pretty good.
Yay!
So how many people have you murdered for doing their jobs?
I'm not sure if that was the museum security or not. That was trying to stop me. But if it was 3, or 6, excuse me, and if it wasn't, then 0. Anyone who works for the wealthy is a class traitor. Don't tell that to my Shadowrun Returns person who literally took a corporate job instead of becoming a Shadowrunner.
You can take a corporate job. Wait, class trader. You know what? Not even gonna touch this one.
I love it when Kalon's stream devolves into politics instead of talking about the game.
Well, there's a lot of downtime in Shadowrun. Like
There is.
80% of
That's fair.
Shadowrun is prepping for a job, and then 20% of it is terrible, terrible violence.
I mean, that sounds a lot like how a job would work in real life.
How many jobs have you worked that devolved into terrible, terrible violence?
3.
I've only worked
Exactly
2 myself,
3.
but one of them was just a problem waiting to happen. But I did have one job that didn't revolve around terrible, terrible violence.
Well, I said devolved, not... Or you didn't say revolved. You said just 20% of it was terrible, terrible violence.
Right, but we're talking about shadow running specifically, which is getting people to pay you to do mercenary work in a fictional, super futuristic cyber setting where every orc, goblin, dwarf, and fairy has an iPhone and a Bluetooth. And they still use RJ45 jacks. Why? 'Cause the future, man. The future. I wonder if they still have napkins in the future of cyber.
Oh, of course they do. They just have Bluetooth functionality pumped into them for some reason, but because everything needs Bluetooth functionality.
What if they're hollow napkins?
Hollow napkins?
You know,
I think I went to
holographic
that place
napkins
in,
so that they can be
I think I went to that
recycled.
place in Kingdom Hearts.
Because when you think about it, napkins represent a large chunk of trash.
Yeah, I made it funny.
I missed it.
It said hollow napkins. It's a place I went to in Kingdom Hearts, I think.
Yeah, no. Sadly, I never played the Kingdom Hearts games and enjoyed them, so joke went over my head. I guess Donald was just fucking around not doing the right thing.
Guess
Oh,
not.
sorry, Kalon, I just demonetized your YouTube VOD.
Oh no! Oh no! Ah! It's not like it couldn't be
Yeah, that
monetized
15%
anyway.
of a penny.
I'll
I
have
know.
you know. I'll have you know that I am a YouTube superstar. I made like 30 cents over the last month.
Complete with all your swearing.
Yes, complete with all my swearing and questionable content.
I kind of liked how the systems were time locked. Ifs and or. Ifs and or. Ifs
It's
and or.
ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Ah,
And we all know that Canelon's all about that booty.
What? No, I'm all about the baps. Come on.
Wow. What
would
a
you
traitor.
believe that that's actually uncommon in the U.S., but common in Canada?
What?
Breast fetishry over ass fetishry.
Oh,
The U.S. is currently listed on what was the stupid website that they had scaled all this from?
What,
Well,
Pornhub?
anyhow, in America, America was red, and red stood for ass, and Canada was blue, and blue stood for boobs.
So,
And it was
for
like some big porn
once
search
America
website.
has better taste.
See, no, you, I don't know, win that exchange, I guess, because we're comparing the taste between boobs and ass, and I don't want to know what one of those tastes like.
Well, from what I hear, butt tastes like groceries. That's the common nomenclature.
I don't know.
Right?
I mean,
That's from a rap song, isn't it?
I mean,
I
I
don't know.
I just have to. I'll just have to ask that skeleton.
Skeleton, are you a boob or an ass man?
No, the skeleton who eats ass. Have you not seen those pictures on Twitter?
I don't subscribe to those kinds of. I don't follow those kinds of accounts, Kalon.
You follow me and I retweet them.
Yeah, well, I don't pay attention to you.
Oh.
Rep. I mean, to be fair, I barely pay attention to my my Twitter feed at all. Like I'll check in on my Twitter feed like maybe once every 3 or 4 days.
Could be worse. You could have my Twitter feed.
Oh.
It's full of pain and misery, and the occasional drill retweet. And I'm like, but why?
So, is there a dating sim in this Shadowrun game?
I don't think so.
That's sad. Why can't I romance? Why
Shadowrun
can't I
isn't
have a
about
really shallow Mass Effect-esque romance?
Again, Shadowrun was never about romance, whereas the original Cyberpunk 2013, 2030, and 2036 were all about the exploration of sex, gender, and all kinds of other things that nerdy gay kids did in a futuristic setting. Shadowrun ripped all that out of it and made Dungeons and Dragons and cell phones. Oh my goodness, the 80s future punk shit was super weird and very, very avant-garde gay.
Avant-gay.
No, that's a completely different thing. Specifically, that's a nightclub.
That doesn't surprise me for some reason.
Well, you know, some people just have the money to have a good time. Some people
Like
want to have a good
class
time
traders.
despite having money. Despite not having money. And speaking of, yeah, you were right. That was an episode, Kip.
Oh, of Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Now I just want to know what a simple Rick bar would taste like.
Well, depends on if it's the Freedom one or the original.
I feel that they'd both be the same because it's concentrated joy. It's the flavor of happiness. So what's currently happening here? Caleb?
I'm just talking to party members and getting to know them better. That's sort of this game's whole thing, is that they want you to talk to everybody more than the other two games, because they've kind of figured out that it's just XCOM combat, and they've done it for 2 games already, so they decided to make a more personally, narratively driven game, I'm guessing.
So how was your day, Alec?
About that good.
Hmm. Okay. So she just burned her entire team alive.
All's well that ends well, I guess. They weren't that good of friends, I guess.
I guess not.
So is she some kind of mage?
Yeah, she's a shaman.
Okay.
Let's go talk to people, and then I guess call it a stream because that's gonna take forever.
No, no.
We only
Not
did one job
forever.
tonight, but you know,
Was it a good job?
it was a good job.
Did you do a good job?
I did a good job.
Also, Tooth and Tail came out today.
What's Tooth and Tail?
You know Monaco, What's Yours Is Mine?
Yeah.
Okay, so Pocket Watch Games, the people behind that, decided to make a RTS.
Oh, okay.
And I thought it was going to be a humorous style RTS about rats and moles and other kind of animals fighting each other over whatever vaguely defined silliness, right?
Yep.
Because it's an animal RTS set in a vaguely Russia place. I thought it'd be humorous.
You were
I was
wrong.
wrong.
Oh.
It's a bit dramatic, actually. Really good music. And a very simplified RTS. Like, it's a very simple game. It's pretty interesting.
Yes, Deathmaster 780. What? I see you saying my name. What are you trying? Like, I don't know what. Between the lag and such, I don't know what you're trying.
He said, don't forget the Basement Boys.
Oh, don't forget the Basement Boys. The Basement Boys. The Basement Boys are important. Yes, Basement Boys. Let's go to the Basement Boys. Let's talk to Basement Boys.
Apparently, Skippy Granola hates Quebec
Why does he hate Quebec?
because he's playing a video game
Oh.
called Kona. Also, I pronounced Quebec wrong. It's Quebec,
Oh.
but only if you're in Quebec. Otherwise, it's Quebec.
It's like where I live. It's Talbot County. Unless you live in Talbot County, then it's Talbot County. But it's Talbot County because I refuse to acclimate.
I live here, damn it, I don't have to follow your fancy schmancy pronunciation rules.
Nope.
Speaking of, hey Kalon,
Eh.
how do you pronounce the, what is it, the 8th Pokemon in the Pokedex?
Blastoise? No. Wartortle?
I'm trying to remember which one the rat is.
Oh! Oh, the rat. Rattata. Rattata.
Ratatat?
Rattata.
Hmm.
There's no T at the end. Why would it be Rattata? It's Rattata.
Ratata. Okay. Because I always called it Rattata. And that bothers Kip.
Hmm.
Because that's the wrong pronunciation, I guess.
I guess. I don't know.
But that's things that I'd like to see in a Shadowrun game. People just bullshitting about stuff that doesn't matter, and then the next thing you know, you're in a firefight.
Ah! He spent some time in Berlin.
He never asked for this.
Lucky Strike mentions him in Dragonfall. Huh. I forget, who's Lucky Strike again?
Lucky Strike's a brand of cigarettes, as far as I know.
Hmm.
Lucky Strike is not the annoying insert elf.
The runner with glowing tattoos you could hire. Oh, I never hired anybody, so...
Apparently Lucky Strike is a wino.
Okay. Oh, I remember Lucky Strike. Okay, yes. I remember her. Alright, I guess my samurai friend is over here. Yes, he's the other basement boy.
Is he blind?
No, he's a ghoul. He just doesn't need light to see.
Uh,
Oh, he is blind, actually. Huh. Interesting.
Too bad you don't have the etiquette to get the fancy
Yeah,
corporate
I forget.
stuff.
I forget what etiquette I chose. I have one etiquette, but
You took gangs.
right,
From what I recall.
gangs, yeah. Which has come in handy once, but
Yep.
not as handy as I thought it would be. In Hong
Yep.
Kong, which is weird.
Because Hong Kong has triads and corps. Anything that's a gang is going to be small-time people. I guess you'd have to know the cyberpunk setting in that, or have played this game before. But yeah, it. I wish I had the focus to design games like these, because I would make things that were as needlessly complicated as Alpha Protocol, as far as their stories go.
Aw, Alpha Protocol's good though.
It has its moments. But it has some of the same problems that what was that RNG Silent Hill game? Shattered Memories?
Yes.
It has some of the problems that Shattered Memories has. That there are tight bounds on how random things can actually be. Like, you'll get some different dialogue and all that, but when you get from point to point, it's just a slightly different window dressing on the same structures. I'm not going to say it's a bad game, because it was interesting. It was very, very expressive, but they make you play the hardest mode of the game first and foremost before you get to do anything. Like, they don't give you an easy mode option. And I really don't like when games don't have clear statements about what an option's gonna mean.
All right. Well, actually, talking to the basement boys took a while, so I don't think I'll talk to any of the outside people for now.
Nope.
I'm gonna call the stream here. We'll talk to everybody out here next time, and then do another job, I guess.
Good stream.
It's a good game. This is a good game. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, the crew in this game is really good. I'm glad that they're taking the time to like really flesh them out and everything. So
I like that you can see the options that you're actually going to say instead of things being vague like tomatoes. And then somehow this is the violent option.
Yep. Alright. Well, bye everybody. Thanks for watching.